Let's go play a little Pittsburgh Panthers football. Yeah. Are you ready? Some Saturday morning football. Let's go. Let's go, man. Oh, man, this is a pain. I wish I could. All right, let's go. Little Saturday football. Wonder if anyone is here. If you're watching from Blue Sky, then tell me. Just say, hey, I'm from Blue Sky. Hey, listen, it's free to subscribe. It's free to chat. You don't have to pay anything. Just let me know if you're here from Blue Sky. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, Blue Sky. I do like to make it subscriber chat. You just subscribe, and then 5 minutes later you can chat. Yeah. So we're gonna play a little football. They in this game they have Pitt ranked up 19. The Pitt actually finished the season back around unranked around 30, but they gave Pitt their highest ranking of the year and have their healthy roster. Pitt actually ended up getting injured. They their quarterback got injured and had a kind of a an off year. They went 5-0 up to 19, and then it was what was Pitt's final record last year? Look it up real quick. Pitt record 2023. Pitt was oh, this is basketball. Wait, Pittsburgh was 2-6, 3-9, 3-3. It's so weird how they have their record. It's like Pitt was 3-9. So how did they get ranked? How did Pitt get ranked number 19 if they were 3-9? Were they started out 3-0? Or am I going too far back? You got to go to 24. Yeah, 7-6. A little bit of an improvement. Yeah, they started out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-0. So they started out. Pitt was 7-0 last year, and they got ranked up to 19, and they actually won pretty good. They killed Youngstown. They killed Syracuse. And then they killed Syracuse. So the way they dominated Syracuse made you think, wow, this team's really good. They beat California, and then they played Clemson close, but then they went on to get their asses kicked. They 6 OTs versus Toledo. They lost Boston College, lost Louisville, tore them up really bad. Lost to Virginia. So they went 7-0 and got ranked to 19 last year. Well, they were 3-9 the year before, and then they went 7-0 the next year. So people said, "Wow, this is quite the turnaround." But then Holstein got hurt, and the defense had been looking really good, but the defense stopped. Then the defense is on the field the whole game, and it went downhill. But it did start out pretty good last year. They were 7-0. So let's see. I am 1-0 in my new season. I keep saying I like this college football because you could match tiers. I deleted Madden because Russell Wilson's gone, Najee's gone. It's a different team already. So I just stick into college until the new roster comes out for Steelers. But I like this mode because you get to set to tier 3, so you match competition. You get a similarly ranked opponent, and you get to play teams that you normally don't get to play a lot, like Hawaii, Oklahoma, maybe to play a little too much, but but generally you get to play different teams that you don't get to play a lot, which is nice.
This storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Prairie, home to the Oklahoma Sooners. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Sooners will kick it off to get us underway.
What's in your news? You don't have it. You could typically click around through it.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's
You know
able
what I
to
mean?
pick his way
It's
through the
time.
traffic nicely for a
Script.
good return on that one before he's brought
Yeah, I
down.
don't do that. That'd just be like a lot of work. But maybe I'll start doing that.
First down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Holstein. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
Really good.
Quarterbacks and receivers have got to be on the same page with respect to hot routes and sight adjustments. And those always happen when DBs come blitzing and they come running free like that. You can't put that one on the offensive line. That's on the QB and his receiver not being on the same page.
Well, I didn't want to play tier 3 ranked Oklahoma,
That'll be a
man.
loss of three.
I'm just trying to play
Listen,
pure
I know there are a
sports,
lot of
man.
DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening
Let's play
drive,
better
if he's
teams,
out there,
'cause I'm not
he gets
that
a
great at
huge
this
tackle
game,
for loss
maybe.
early. That is a statement play.
Pocket starts to collapse. And he
He's
was
just
hit
running right
just
in on
as he
you, man.
released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Running it back, it's Bowen. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
I want to call it timeout if you pump the controller.
Here comes the offense on first down. The inside handoff. And how about
Didn't play that
efficiency
correctly.
on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator to pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to it. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
They'll run it from the gun. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
As soon as I know when soon as the quarterback does that move, I need to switch to run, because then you know they're changing their offensive line for the run assignment. All right?
The give to the tailback.
Wow, he still got outside even though I brought the safety all the way down.
Game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Sooners in the hurry up. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Oh, come on. We hit him 2 yards deep, and then he falls 2 yards forward. Should have knocked him backwards, man. Bullshit.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
They'll keep it on the ground. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Almost had the completion, just missed him.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field, nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
Trying to get the edge on the right.
Come on.
Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here.
Got the outside and it's fucking just running in the, like, this dude fucking fast as the running back.
Now facing a third and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the catch. It's Mumpfield. At the 35, he's loose. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
I'm thinking about airing it out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf.
It hit him in his numbers, though, man. You know, just because the guy had his hand in there, you should be able to hold on.
26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. It's complete to the left. Finally run out of
He went
bounds,
down, he
and
might have
has
had me in the
offense
backfield.
rolling with a first down.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs
That was
really
my
good
third
routes.
choice.
He's always under
The
control.
only
He can
guy
run
open.
option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
They bring him down, and
Nothing
he's going to
doing
lose a
there.
yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here.
And they get to the quarterback and
Maybe
knock
it's
him
for the
down
best.
back at
Maybe
the
it would
16.
have had it
Here's a big
intercepted.
decision for you on offense now. You just gave up a negative play. You lost some momentum down by the goal line, but do you believe your guys can go out and execute right now on 4th down to generate a touchdown? Let's find out.
just
Got
drives
some
it
points.
between
It's
the
better than the
uprights.
first drive, -10. Ben Sowles, the Steelers looked at brought him in for a tryout.
Right before the half, and not much time
Hey, you
after
know,
this kickoff for an answer.
Boswell's not going to kick forever. I don't know that Sowles is very good, though.
From inside his own 15,
I think they might have just been being nice.
He's able to work his
But
way on
he
the
made my
return
field
up
goal.
to
I
the
just,
23
I don't know.
before
I
he
would,
steps out of bounds.
Sowles, I would try to play another year in the college. And
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something
you
up
have
before
another
halftime.
decent year.
They'll go to the counter.
Wow,
Nice
good
move there.
game.
At the 40, there he goes. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Man, how about this offense? A little counter, a little misdirection, get everybody's eyes going one direction.
all
They
the
go
way.
back the other way. Nice execution by the offense to make the big running play down the field.
Unleashes it on the run. Pass is incomplete, and that's going
Not
to
a
do it
bad
for the
try,
first
though,
half.
for him. 7-3. Pitt keeping themselves
Pitt will
in the
kick off,
game
ready to get things started
slightly.
here in the third quarter.
We'll see if they can keep themselves in the game. Oklahoma's a superior
He
opponent.
wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring
Oh,
either. But if you
man.
can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices
Really
going.
trying
and
to work
something
his
can
running
start
back,
to do.
man.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. To the air, it's Arnold. He'll take a deep shot here. And incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Got some defense finally.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And after that punt, that's where they'll mark it. It'll be just inside the 35-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, this game really has turned into a defensive struggle, and both defenses right now are just absolutely dominating. That time, nice job using his pass rush moves, getting to the quarterback, and they just look like they cannot be blocked right now up front.
On third and long, try to convert through the air.
No way,
Going for it
dude.
all. In the double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Looking for more room.
Got three guys
That can
right
be a
there.
momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the
There we
37.
go.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, how to pull it. It's just a knack.
I had the sack if I
And
didn't
they'll
hesitate.
finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Good timing on the quick out. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Finds his man. It's Barnes. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And the Sooners will have a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
To the air, it's Arnold. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's looking for an open man on second down. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
I love the way this defense is fighting down here close to their own goal line, right? They get a sack on the first play. Great coverage on the second one. Knocking it away. Here comes a huge third down. Can they do it again? Can they come up with another big one?
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Yeah, right.
He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt.
Not a gimme, you got it.
And it's right down the boulevard.
Held him to a field goal so I could tie it. It's pretty big. Maybe you can get it into overtime.
The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really
Hey, Pitt's playing pretty good in this game, man. I thought Pitt was going to get killed against Oklahoma. A better team, typically a lot better, but last year only a little bit better, but still I thought they were going to...
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Scanning the field, it's Holstein.
Fuck, he's right there, dude.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Coach says don't punt.
After that incompletion, fourth and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away, but you're trailing here in the fourth quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. This time it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. He wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Reed.
No, he's got no
And he is
confidence.
going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw.
Come on,
It.
yeah.
It's caught downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And the offense gets a huge completion running 4 verticals down the field. They're using the speed at receiver and tight end to really try and stretch the field. And boy, oh boy, they made that happen.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning.
For him, you've got to think, well, I can't believe I'm in a close game versus Pitt, shitty Pitt.
The Panthers look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air, it's Holstein. Just a
Stay
short
on your
pass
feet,
to the
man.
tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They go to the ground.
Get up, stay on your
And
feet.
he runs through.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
You know, you start day 1 of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective. They get you that new set of downs when
I hit the wrong button,
Late in the
man.
game, they've got the lead. They know the opponent's going to
Holy
throw the
shit.
football to all areas of the field. That time in the middle, he was right there.
I tapped the
Almost
wrong
came away
button
with
and
that
just threw a
interception.
duck in the middle of the field.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw.
Come on,
Pulls
break
it in.
him.
It's
Ah!
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not
It is,
throwing
man. The
sideline
tightest
or you're
fuck,
not
dude.
getting
Look,
past the
he's like
sticks,
right there.
This defense is going to
Tried to
tackle
throw
you
it out in
inbounds
front
like
of
we
him,
just did
but-
on that last play and bleed the call.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Back to pass. It's Holstein. They're working that left side.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain. And now they're forced to punt.
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
He doesn't
The
get it?
completion
He got
well
it.
past the sticks.
Wow,
And the
I thought he
Panthers
didn't get it
the
for a
first
second.
down. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
Does he think I don't know I have my timeouts? Sometimes you hope the
Most important
player
part of a
lets the
clutch
time run
drive.
out.
Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Reed. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. He wants to throw it. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him
That
at
wasn't
the
what I
2.
wanted to do at all.
Timeout call by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
It's not what I even wanted. Look at the coverage. They're on him like right on right.
Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in.
No.
And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Let's it fly.
It's got to come out. Oh, no.
The end zone, and it's intercepted.
Oh, man.
And with that turnover, that'll finish the game.
I should have called a run
Both of these
right there.
offense sputtered and stammered like a 73 AMC pacer if they made
What a
one of those
game,
back
what
then.
a
And ultimately,
game.
they come up short.
Sounds like a beautiful car that you just want to run better, and that's the problem with this
Good
offense
game, guys.
right
All right,
now.
we're going
They
to
got
switch
the
to
guys
Baldur's Gate.
to make
Good
the
game.
plays, just not able to
Enjoy
execute
will
here
see you
today,
at Baldur's Gate.
And it's frustrating.
Hey, good
because
game,
you want to make those plays, especially offensively.
Hot
but you
shot.
gotta find a
What a-
rhythm. You got to
what a
find
game.
something you do well and kind of stick to it. That offense couldn't find
play
anything
again,
they did
but
really
my,
well, and
no,
that's
I
why
don't
they
feel
put
right, man.
points on the board.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has
What
been
a
another
game.
presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, we're going to switch to Baldur's Gate. We'll see you later.